Hi everyone, it's Thea here. Just here to spill some tea for you guys, and this time it's about Dorit Kemsley dressing like a stripper at the People's Choice Awards. If you're watching this video, then you probably already know who Dorit Kemsley is. Dorit is one of the main cast members of the reality TV show, The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, which is based in Los Angeles. Dorit has 2 children with her husband PK, also known as Paul Kemsley. They live in Encino in Los Angeles. Dorit has been in the headlines for reasons not connected to the reality TV show recently. Unfortunately, her and her family were burgled at their home in Encino not long ago. But don't worry, everything is fine, and if you want to know more details about that, I made a video previously. Check it out. It's in my Real Housewives of Beverly Hills playlist. Now let's get back to the topic at hand. Dorit arrived at the People's Choice Awards dressed in a controversial outfit, to say the least. I personally really feel like this was a definite attention screaming outfit. It was definitely an outfit that everyone at the People's Choice Awards noticed. It wasn't something that went unnoticed by a single person. Everyone at that award show knew who Dorit Kemsley was by the end of the night. So let's talk about this elusive dress. It was a black dress. A lot of people, especially her cast members, turned up in black dresses, so it wasn't something very unusual. But I have to say, it was a risky choice. It wasn't something that I would personally wear, but, each to their own. And why it was so controversial is that you can basically, if she bent over the wrong way, you could probably see her, her nether regions, her, lower lady parts, or her upper lady parts, because there's so many cutouts in the dress. I know that Dorit is a fashionista on the show. She is also credited as being a fashion designer. I remember she had Beverly Beach, which was that swimwear collection she had, which I don't think she has anymore. Also, now she's with that Australian designer, I believe, and they're doing that collaboration for wedding dresses, which I don't know how well that's doing, but so she's really into fashion, and that's why I think she picked this particular dress, but I feel like it was very risky for her, because it's really not her, wheelhouse. It's not typically what she wears. She doesn't really go for very extreme skin exposure, I don't really think, in this way, and to me, and a lot of other people on the internet, it feels like this was a, scream for attention, look at me. And she did it at the right place. She did it at a huge event. The People's Choice Awards is massive. And by saying this, I'm not exactly trying to throw any shade at her or, slut shame or anything like that. I'm just saying that it looks like a dress that would typically be worn by a stripper or something along those lines. I think she looks fantastic in it. She's definitely got the body to pull it off, but it's not something that I would associate particularly with Dorit Kemsley. It's just way out of left field. And I feel like this is for everyone, not just me. Looking through Twitter reactions was crazy because I feel like a lot of people reacted the same way that I did, although people did comment on how great she looked, her body, but I feel as though it was so unexpected that people were slightly concerned or just wondering why. She's going way in a different kind of lane. Another reason I believe that she wore this dress is to get the attention and the narrative away from her husband, who was recently caught by police on, I believe it was Laurel Canyon, and he was kind of pulled over and arrested for being over the limit of alcohol Basically, he got a DUI. I don't really feel like it was such a huge deal because he blew into the breathalyzer test and it was a .073 when he got to the station, and it was a .081 when he was initially arrested. But the legal limit in California is .08. So he was just like a tiny bit over. So I don't think he's going to be in a lot of trouble because that is just a tiny bit over. Anyway, I feel like she wore this dress to just get away from that negative press for PK, because no one wants to work with someone like PK if he's been arrested, if he has a criminal record or anything like that. So I think she did this to draw the attention away from PK and basically back to her. So it would be best for the family. It would be best for her husband. She's just creating a story sensationalizing what she looks like or the outfit choice she had, just so that PK's headline would kind of like vanish or like not be so, out there. So as always, if you have any tea that you want me to spill on this or other topics, leave a comment below or DM me on Twitter or Instagram at Thea'sLife. Just to remind you that all the opinions are my own in this video, and everything I have said and heard is alleged. I really want to know your thoughts on this situation. Do you think that Dorit Kemsley was wearing this dress to the People's Choice Awards for attention, or do you think she was wearing it to draw attention away from PK and his DUI? Or do you think that Dorit Kemsley just decided to wear something provocative because she is changing her style? I really want to know your thoughts. If you have any other video ideas for me, let me know, like I said before, in the comments, and I'll do my best to find out as much information as I can about the topics you want me to. Leave a comment and let me know what you think. Share, like, and subscribe for more. I'll be back with extra tea very soon. Don't forget to take care of yourselves out there.